Hey there, comic friends and fiends. It's Rob in front of the Great Wall of Comics, and with me once again, rocking the mic, DJ Chris, the comic vet. Wiki.
Every week I can't start without laughing.
Actually, it's worse. Is one of those bad things is for me because I'm 3 hours behind you, so I'm still in morning. I'm grabbing my mug to drink some coffee, and I'm realizing that it's empty, or except for that little last bit of cold in there. So it's
I'm in
bueno.
Refueling kind of mode now. That time of day for me.
I'm on to the dihydrogen monoxide at this point. Says I drink but three things: water, black coffee, and bourbon.
Whiskey.
Very good. Yeah. All right, excellent. Well, here we are once again, another episode of Slab Hub, and once again, I can see we're rocking the 0 viewers to start us off with, so that is phenomenal. We are running a perfect pitch here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Obviously, I have picked a horrible time of day because we do get the watches later, but that's okay, so we'll kick it off and go down the road of the Slab Hub. Hopefully, we'll get some people show up partway through because we do have the live viewer giveaway once again, so we'll be doing that. I thought we'll kick it off this week straight from the start. So this is our second box of signed books. So what we're doing here, for those of you guys, if you're the first time ever watching Slab Hub, we'll recap here. I have boxes and boxes and boxes of slabs, and we decided we were just gonna once a week go grab a box and let's go through them together. It's kind of like a mystery box. You get to see what's there. I get to show off what I got. We're both happy. Chris is here to help provide some color commentary along the way, and then of course, all the books that I'm showing, although I am a collector first, for the right price, who knows? It could be available. If you see something you like, you can always reach out, DM me through Instagram, my Instagram stuff below. And while you're at it, also down below should be Chris the Comic Vet's information. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit him up on the IG as well, too, so you can see what content he's throwing out. Anyway, so we'll go through this one. We've been doing 2 boxes of blue labels, and then we do a box of yellow labels. And so here we are, our second week of our 6th episode. So that's our second box of signed slabs. I can think and speak, I swear.
It's true. It's true. All right, Rob, blow yourself up there, man. Let's see these books.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so here we go. We'll start off the first one right out of the gate. We have ourselves the Iñak Lee Amazing Spider-Man issue 800 from the last volume. I can't remember we're currently on volume 6, or is it 5, or what are we on? We're on current volume 5. This is volume 4 as I look at my cheat sheet here on the other half of the monitor. So Iñak Lee, Virgin variant, ASM 800, signed by Iñak Lee in the new CBCS slabs. They're giving us a nice 9.6.
He's a fantastic artist of this new generation of type of artists that seem to be like almost computer based or doing everything digitally at first.
They do a lot of digital art, yeah.
Yeah, but he's by himself. Yeah,
these Korean digital artists, Iñak Lee, Ji Hung Lee, Derek Chu, a lot of these guys are just.
I'm not sure if Art Germ is Korean as well, but he's up there with that same style and just pumping out terrific work. So that 800, as we all know, like every mom and pop shop across North America and the rest of the planet, they each got their own variant, and which is nice. It was it was almost impossible to chase every single one, and then the short-term variants of that particular book itself, the trade dress, the variant. So Rob, my question is, where is that particular one from?
This one was doesn't even say on the back. It just says a variant edition. This might have been.
Looking at it, my gut says Midtown, but I'm probably wrong.
No. Midtown always puts their stupid logo on it. You can guarantee that.
Okay.
It might have been a Comic Mint.
Oh, okay.
Although usually they put theirs on the back too. So I honestly can't remember who. This might not have been a store exclusive.
Might be a con, yep.
Because it doesn't, it's just labeled Iñak Lee Virgin variant. There's no store associated and no store logo on the back. And generally, when an store pays the money for an exclusive, they're going to make sure that their store logo or buying group is on the back.
Right.
And we don't have that here. So this might have just been one of those covers. I mean, God, we know this, it's not like J. Scott Campbell where he alone put out like 12 covers, but
it's true at different ratios. Yeah.
But I really dug this one because of him in that half in the Spider-Man, the regular Trish Red and Blues with the symbiote coming over him, given what took place in this book, that combination to give him the strength so he could face off. So here you have the first full appearance of Normie Osborn as the Goblin Child, the death of Agent Anti-Venom. Spoilers in case you haven't read the Venom book and seen that Flash Thompson's dead. And Red Goblin makes an appearance here along with Superior Octopus and Venom appearance. Of course, this would go off to launch the Superior Spider-Man run right after this as well, too.
Yeah.
This was I liked that cover. All right. Chugging right along. Following it up was issue 1 for volume 5. This is the Tyler Kirkham variant. This was our first appearance of Kindred. And this is a fabulous example of CGC's incompetence, because this book was sent off to CGC. You can see this is the Unknown Comics variant. It is labeled the wraparound because there is a Comic-Con version of this, which the cover does wrap around. I also have that cover. When I got this back from CGC, I sent it. I contacted. This is not the wraparound, and they had me send it back to them so they could reholder it and redo it. And guess what? It's still labeled the frickin' wraparound. So, congratulations, CGC. You're a bunch of freaking morons. But at least they put the book facing the right way. Yeah. We have seen, I just saw, I forget who, it was the Dorkeries opened up a slab that they sent back to CGC for reholdering. And when it came back, CGC put the book in backwards.
Wow. But
they're the best, right? They're the best. So Tyler Kirkham cover signed by Tyler Kirkham there in a fantastic. I like the blue; it does stand out nicely, and that's a great MJ and Black Cat Felicia Hardy there on the cover.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say that's a very nice take that he's done with MJ there. So that's a nice baby blue he signed with.
Yeah. So I mean that is a nice MJ, but there's only one man who really does MJ justice. Oh, this isn't the right cover. All right. Next cover after this. That's right. This one's also Amazing Spider-Man issue 1. This is still. I loved this cover. This was our Mark Brooks cover. This was a secret variant that he did, doing the Saturday Evening Post homage. Just absolutely totally dig. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this MJ, don't get me wrong. This MJ is pretty hot in her own right, but she's gonna be nothing like the next one that we pull out. But this is also ASM #1, so also the first appearance of Kindred. So God, if that Kindred guy ever really takes off, I am set.
Anyway, that book you're actually holding there is actually somewhat of a grail for a lot of hardcore Spider-Man collectors. That book is not necessarily that easy to find.
No,
that's I love the.
There's not a lot of them.
It's very nice.
All right, this is the one I was thinking of. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 5, issue 14.
Yep. I knew J. Scott Campbell was going to show up eventually.
And I know that I think you have this same one too, but in the full color variant with the trade dress.
Right.
As I recall. I've seen you open that, and I had to make a point of the fact that, but I have the sketch variant.
Right. I may have the print as well.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
you.
I may have the print. For those that don't know, J. Scott Campbell does do mystery boxes in
Yes.
his prints as well, not just his comics, but prints as well.
He's actually got a bunch of mystery box. He's got another batch of mystery boxes coming up pretty
Yep.
soon.
Yes,
I
he
saw,
does.
but I just can't pull the trigger on it because I pull the trigger on so many of his books when they come out
Yep.
that I like, and so most of the stuff that I don't have is stuff that's I'm like, oh, yeah, well,
yeah.
But so this one was one that obviously was not bought from him signed because it's in a CGC label, which meant yes, I had to send this off to get it signed.
Right.
Not quite sure. I could have sworn that I had blue taped off some of this white area for him to put his gigantic, massive signature in, and so I'm not quite sure how it ended up across her torso. I certainly would not have taped up over Mary Jane, but
that's that is a little weird. He normally does find the large blank areas of his cover if he can, and then tags it, like 5 or 6 inches long.
Yeah,
like
I mean, he had all kinds of space here, right?
Right. He makes a very flamboyant signature, but still, that's a fabulous cover.
Oh, absolutely. Fortunately, he did it in red and didn't do it in some other thing. All right. Oh, this is another book. This is this we're going into some Batman Who Laughs. This is really only Batman Who Laughs book that I like. I had 2 copies of this. One copy ended up going out in my mystery boxes and actually Slot ended up with it. And so he's pretty happy with it. This one originally was oh no, the one that Slot has was the one I was thinking of. Anyway, so this one I sent off. This is a Miko Swain cover. It was the Virgin one that was just the pencil sketch. There was like 4 different variants of this one, but this is just the color splash, just the red lips was all that you got from a color standpoint. Just looks amazing. Signed there by Scott Snyder, yeah, with his little ha there. I've seen this book. I've seen some amazing ones where people have gotten some amazing remarks in this space here that just make it look like the whole thing. And oh my goodness, this bag is trash. Time to replace my bag. But anyways, that's why we bag them. So when it catches something and scratches, it's just the bag that gets damaged. But I mean, that is just, I hate the series, but I love this cover. It is just so awesome.
Yeah. I personally like the Batman Who Laughs when he had his own limited series. The Dark Universe or the Multiverse stuff, it's an acquired taste to some, and the price point's a little bit higher, a lot on some of the one shots. But that is a fire cover right there.
This was a cover by 100%, and there's no reason not to. Right there, James Willie, welcome to the show. You are forgiven for having spent daddy time with your daughter. It is 100% acceptable. All right, rolling. Okay, we're gonna get into a run here of some. Oops, let me sort these books out. Or tilt them back. They were sliding forward. A little run of some Gwen Stacy books. So Gwen Stacy, right before COVID, Marvel had planned a limited series. I think it was supposed to be like 4 issues originally, telling some story of the original Gwen Stacy prior to her death, and starting with issue 1, which had her origin, backstory, whatnot, that was before her actual introduction into Spider-Man ASM 31. And so this is the J. Scott Campbell variant here. This is the Virgin variant that was sold exclusively through the J. Scott Campbell store. I bought it already signed, so COA, hence it's in the PGX holder here, just to get the signature verification, because, well, I didn't expect really these books to ever really hold a high degree of value, and $13 a slab and $15 a signature verify is much better than it was going to be $18 a slab and $35 or whatever it is for a signature verification through CBCS, just for me to park it in my collection and have a certified authenticated signature was my kind of standpoint there. So anyways, trade dress was out there. This one's pretty nice. This is a this book actually surprisingly is carrying a value of about $90 actually, surprisingly.
Let's be honest, the J. Scott Campbell covers for this particular series greatly outweigh the story that's inside those books.
Yes, this is true. And to be honest, so this was the Virgin variant. This was of a 3,000 print run, and
Yes,
actually, PGX actually, I provided them the print runs for each of these, and they put it on the label, so it says Virgin
Very
variant
nice.
of 3,000. This of course was a casualty of the COVID. The book series got 2 issues out, and then it was canceled, and we never got to see issues 3 and 4. I don't know if they ever released it digitally or not. So I'd have to read digital comics to know. So, so he released a few covers for this Gwen Stacy. Matter of fact, these next 4 are the 4 seasons that we had here. So this was cover C. Of the batch there with fall with Gwen Stacy along with Spider-Gwen on the cover. Yes. I don't know why these aren't in the ABC order as I'm pulling them out, but obviously I'm not that super. This was the B cover. So this is our spring, I think it is. So, it's got flowers and stuff. So this is our Mary Jane and Gwen Stacy side by side. Both of them apparently have nails in their heels of their foot, and they can't stand flat-footed because of that. So the poor girls are forced to stand on their tippy toes.
They have a lot of strength in their feet.
Ballet. They're both ballerinas, apparently. That's just how it is.
I never noticed that before, Rob. But that's a very good point. They're striking all these poses, but yet they're on their toes. J. Scott Campbell.
At least this one for I don't know, maybe this one, I don't know what season these are. Maybe this one was the fall, I don't know. So this is of course just Gwen by herself. This was the A cover.
Very nice.
And at least this time she's got heeled boots on, but we can't see if she's on her toes or not here. So
that's his online store variant as well, correct?
Yeah, all 4 of these were
okay. Yep.
On the online store. It was just the so this was of 3,000. This one was of 2,500. This one was of 1,500. So you know how he do.
Yep.
And so the last one is the D cover, which was also of 1,500, and this was the winter season with Peter and Gwen together there. So all of them the in the 9.8.
It's a very nice cover as well.
Not to feel left out though, there was issue 2.
Yep.
Now this one is not a J. Scott Campbell. I don't know that he did any for issue 2. This was a fire cover that came out that I have actually 2 of the 3 variants on. This one is the Ji Hung Lee, so it's actually Spider-Gwen on the cover, and you'll note that this one here too is not only signed, but we have the Gwen Stacy remark on that book there as well.
Yeah. For those that don't know me that well, I am here in Canada, but I do have a U.S. postal box in Buffalo, New York, just on the other side of the American-Canadian border. And I had that very book waiting for me when that border opens back up at my mailbox. There's one where it's the same pose, except you can see her face. And then the one that Rob has right here is with her fully masked up. Both of them are stunningly beautiful. Lee, again, I think he's one of the masters when it comes to Spider-Gwen or Gwen, however you like to call her.
He does like to do a lot of the Gwen, the Spider-Gwen. He puts her on a lot of stuff. Very good covers. And what I do like is that he does not do her in an overly sexualized manner.
Not at all. Not at all.
There's obviously always with any female character, there's a hint of it, but he's not going ridiculous with it, which is kind of nice. I do have the one with no face mask as well, but not with the beautiful remark to go with it. Unfortunately, I was really somewhat disappointed by the grade when I got it, but there's some scuffing that occurred, I guess, in the process, and it's just not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to get my 9.8 out of it. But hey, that remark is freaking fire.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see. We've gone through some Gwen and Stacy. What we got coming up here? Back to the J. Scott Campbell. How about some Gwenpool special? Here's an old red label for us from the CBCS. So this is their old verified label before they went back to the yellow they have now, which meant that they validated the signature, but it's not. But it wasn't witnessed. So we have the Gwenpool Holiday Special. I love this with Deadpool and Lady Deadpool, and she's asking what the hell Gwenpool's doing here, and he swears it was just a one-time thing. So.
with the right writer, Deadpool is fantastic. And sometimes when he doesn't have the right writer, he's not so good. But that is a great cover. That's a great
I have
cover.
a raw version of this too, actually, but it's just one of those. I don't know why it's not like a book that like I really care all that much about, but it's just one of those covers. It's just so. I'm not even a Deadpool fan or a Gwenpool fan, but it's just that one's just
fun.
It is. All right. It's time for pure fire, sir.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Look at that grade right there.
Wow.
So this is our Harley Quinn Villain of the Year, issue 1. Now, originally he released an A, B, C, and D cover for this. Mm-hmm. Then afterwards popped out this cover E. So this is a 1 of 1,000 of this cover. And so we have it in a 10.0 signed by the man himself.
Perfect. And see where he signed it again. See, he signed it perfectly there. Pick whatever color you like, but he signed it perfectly there. And I believe I have the normal trade dress of this from his store, and I think the print run is somewhere around 2,800 or 2,900. But that
there
one
there was several of them.
Yeah, that's just a fantastic cover.
Oh, these books keep wanting to fall forward here. Hold on. Trying to get. I'm realizing as all of a sudden I'm wearing a weird shirt with this pig butt here. In case you guys are wondering, it's a barbecue shirt that I have on, and the back says that I pull my pork because no one likes a butthole.
Very good. Very good.
All right. Harley Quinn, issue 16, convention exclusive, signed by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti.
Yes.
So this one is one that I really disagreed with this grade on when I got it, and I sent it back to PGX for regrading, and it came back a 9.8 again. And the only reason I disagreed with it on was that it's a foil cover. And getting a 9, we've discussed this before, it's really difficult to get. And there is a couple really minor indentations on the spine, a little press, like just less than an eighth of an inch. I mean, they're like a 16th of an inch. There's like 3 of them right next to the staple that I thought that should knock it down to a 9.6 personally. And I'm sure if I send this to CBCS or CGC, maybe they will knock it down. But they felt that it wasn't sufficient to warrant the grade doc, and they felt that it was normal handling for a foil cover, and therefore they kept it a 9.8. So
I can't remember ever seeing Wonder Girl on a cover of Harley Quinn before. Is that an Amanda cover?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is Amanda cover. This is a Comic-Con exclusive.
Yeah.
Or a convention exclusive. But there were several actually, because there was a period here in the time where Harley was had Power Girl was showing up several times, and Harley was flirting heavily with Power Girl, and she was wearing this costume that was meant to mimic sort of and trying to be a duo. And
Okay.
this was also about the same time that we had the Little Black Book series
Oh,
come out
okay. Right.
simultaneously.
Okay. Yeah. That's yeah.
Nice, very nice, Jim. So yeah, that's a yeah, foil variant. There we are. All right, next up. Oh, recent book. So here we have the King in Black. We have this is the secret variant here where we have the Thing instead of the Hulk right behind Venom. And this book here is signed by Donny Cates. And see if I can get it here. There we go. The Stegman.
Yes. That was
so, the Death of Century.
Yeah, and what a death it was.
That's right.
So
there was one century. Now there's two.
You know, a guy who's infamous for ripping people apart. Well, Donny Cates paid him back in full. But that series started off like fire and then kind of ended controversially. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. That all the tie-ins were a little too much, but it was a good series.
Yeah, I agree. This one is another one of these artists. This is another Ji Hung Lee cover, and this is a straight. I thought was just an amazingly awesome cover in our world of all these negative variants here. We have Marauders number 3,
Kitty Pryde,
phasing through the comic book, and I just thought this was a beautiful cover. Very nicely done. The 3D rendering, very well done. Making her pop out of the book, just amazing.
That is this beautiful work right there, and a great signature placement as well. Yeah. That's a perfect way to display Kitty Pryde, Shadowcat, whatever you want to call her. She'll always be Kitty Pryde to me. But
yeah, so this was a Golden Apple exclusive of 3,000 copies.
Very, very nice.
And once again, PGX was nice stuff. I send them the stuff, and they put right up on there. Let me see if it'll focus. The of 3,000 on the label, so you have that. Because I don't really hang on to the Golden Apple COAs because they're piles of garbage. No offense to Golden Apple, but your COAs are a pile of garbage. They mean nothing. There's no reference to the book, the artist, or anything. I can slide it into anything, and it's the same COA. I run copies off of my photocopier.
Yep, it's true.
All right, I'm going to do two more, and I think we'll do our live viewer giveaway. So let's take a look here. So I see there's 3 people here. Oh, all right. I think I talked about this book with you. If not, it's a book I have talked about before. This is one of my biggest letdowns in comic book grading, in not looking before you send the book completely before you send it off for grading. So this was a Dynamic Forces. You can see this Dynamic Forces COA and stuff. So Dynamic Forces, you buy it. It comes all sealed with this nice foil tamper-resistant seal on the book. And this was, I'm going to cover this. This was Princess Leia, Star Wars Princess Leia, issue number 1. And this is signed by Terry and Rachel Dodson. So you get the husband-wife duo signing it. Great book, right?
Yes.
Didn't crack the seal, sent it off to grading, and it came back a 7.0.
Oh, no.
And
no.
No.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, what the hell? Because it looks gorgeous. Fortunately, I asked for the grader's notes, which PGX has now actually changed their logo. Their label, the label actually is down lower, so that way they have more room here. But you can have the grader's notes printed right on the back, and it says 1/8 inch by 1/8 inch piece out of back cover. Oh, and sure enough, when I go in there,
it's a bad print job.
on the back corner here.
Oh man, it's so obvious. Oh no, Rob. Oh no. Oh
If I had
man.
pulled it out of the freaking bag and board, I would have
Oh.
seen that. But who would have thought? Because this was a Dynamic Forces exclusive. All these covers for these Star Wars covers are. And who would have expected them to ship that book like that?
Wow.
Anyways, so yeah.
Wow. That might be one of the cases where you might be better off to crack it and bag and board it, and if you decide to move on from it, do
At
it
this
that
point,
way.
it sort of, except that at least the signatures are authenticated,
Yes.
and that's what it is at this point. It's still Perry and Rachel Dodson authenticated. It's a nice. It presents phenomenally well, but that 7.0 just kind of sucks a little bit. That's all. All right, last book. Then we're going to do our giveaway here. I see Never Could Figure Out joined us here in the channel. How's it going? So this one, oh, okay. The character is getting some love. Silk. This is Scotty Young. It's signed by Scotty Young. So this is one of these great books that you love my stories on, Chris. So I paid $19 for this slab.
Oh man, here we go with the eBay stories.
it was searching for books under $50 that were slabbed with ending soonest. I paid $19.99 as a blue label for this book. Actually, no, I take that back. I think it was not. Yeah, no, it was $19 plus shipping. I got it, and it was damaged. The case got cracked when I got it back. I contacted the seller, and I contacted him, and we basically said, I said, look, well, he said, well, you can send it back if you want. I said, dude, I paid $19 for a freaking slab. I said, if you want to refund me the shipping cost, I'll take care of getting it reholdered. And he's all fine. So he refunded me my shipping cost. So I literally paid $19 out the door for this book as a 9.8 blue label slab. And I just held on to it for a while. Then when there was a Scotty Young signing came up, I sent it off to the signing and got it reholdered that way rather than paying for the reholder, which is now definitely the way you got to go now that CGC has raised the price of a reholder to freaking $20. Those bastards. But anyway, so I end up with a Silk #1 signed Scotty Young variant signed by Scotty Young in a 9.8 that I paid $19.99 for. Maybe it was $19.95. I don't know. But
crazy. Crazy. One of the hottest characters to be coming around the corner. For those that don't know, she's coming, and get ready.
And on a bright red cover, which is always, one of those fun things to do. All right. So, and somebody ran away just now. We were up to 4. We're down to 3. So this is pretty good odds here. I know that Never Could Figure Out, and James here, I'm not sure who our third viewer is. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But anyways, so we'll make this real simple here. Chris is going to pick in his head, or actually he's going to write it down. You got a piece of note paper there?
Yep.
Write down a number between 1 and 5.
Just wait. No one knows what I'm actually doing.
It's a very long. Should we just roll a die?
I'm ready.
Okay, you sure?
I am.
Okay, so go ahead and just put it on your head or something so we can see that the paper's not being tampered with. There you go. All right, so we got a number between 1 and 5. Guys in the chat, go ahead and give us your guess here. Chris, when he sees your guess, is going to let us know who the first person was to come up with that number, and you're going to get a five book pull from the pull box that you get shipped to you for free as long as you're in the US or Canada.
Okay.
So start now. All right, there we go. We got a 3, 5, 4, 2.
I see it.
Okay, so who we got?
We got James Willie.
James Willie.
There it is.
Right. Number 4. Excellent. All right, James. So let me pull this box out over here. Oh my goodness. Whew. This box is about half full. here. And so we're going to do I'm just going to move my arm back and forth, and Chris is going to tell me to stop, and we'll pull these books out here.
Now.
All right, first book out. Fantastic Four, issue 376.
I have that
One
book.
of the most expensive, unexpected shock issues of the Fantastic Four. All right.
Now. Go bright and early on that one.
Ooh, we have X-Men Messiah Complex signed by Mark Silvestri.
You're welcome, sir.
COA on the back there. Very awesome. Mark Silvestri signed book. All right, what we got next?
Let it go for a second, and now.
Red Hood Outlaw, issue 46, Trigon Rises.
Very nice.
All right, that's 3.
And now, Rob. Ooh.
We have
a Virgin variant.
Yeah, I think this is Venom. Venom issue 32, I think it is.
I was going to guess like 29.
32.
32.
Ugh. All right, last book. Okay, these are all comics except there's one thing in here that's not a comic book. There's one old pulp sci-fi book in here.
Oh, all right, no whammies, no whammies. And now,
Buffy the Vampire Slayer from Boom Studios, issue number 20. There, this was a Comic Tom exclusive. This is a Shannon Meyer cover.
Yep.
Shannon Meyer. There you go. Yeah. So congratulations there. That was James, right?
Yes, it was.
All right, James. So what you need to do is you need to hit me up on Instagram and get me your address, and we will get those shipped out to you this week. All right. I'm going to do another one at the end of the show here. So stick around if you're still here. Don't go running off thinking that now the giveaway's over, you can run away. All right. Excellent. I'm glad, James. Yeah, so a little bit of something for everyone. That's always great. And it doesn't cost you a penny, right? That's always the bonus. All right, next up out of our box of goodies here today on Slab Hub. Oh, some Crane. Lovely goodness. Spider-Geddon, the issue 0, the Virgin variant. And look at that Infinity signature in the Spider-Man red and blue signature to go along with that. That, my friends, is some beautiful looking book. Definitely has a little bit of curb appeal there.
Very, very nice. Yep.
So this is the New York Comic Con 2018 exclusive Virgin variant. I don't know how I get these things because you know what? I didn't go to that Comic Con.
I like that suit that he's wearing in that one, though. I'll be honest. Yeah. The video game suit, that's really nice.
Very cool. All right, this is my girl here. How about some Jenny Friesen, Spider-Gwen, issue 1, signed by Jenny Friesen.
Wow.
Doing her own little take on the negative space on the variant there. So this is volume 1, actually, of Spider-Gwen, although I can't remember what was it, Spider-Gwen first, or was it
Ghost Spider?
Yeah, it was Spider-Gwen, volume 1, volume 2, then Ghost Spider, then Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider, or something like that.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
Whatever.
I love Jenny Friesen's work. Yeah. I love Jenny Friesen's work. I got to be honest, but
that face is just it's just amazing.
Yeah, she is fantastic.
All right, next up, another Spider-Gwen. How about some more Scotty Young?
Very nice. I haven't seen that cover before. That's pretty
Oh, really?
cool.
I have two copies of this
Oh,
actually.
yeah, that's really cool.
Both of them are signed by Scotty Young.
Yeah.
I got this one. I had sent this off, got authenticated, came back 9.4. I was a little disappointed with that, but there's some marking on it. And then just recently, I got another copy. I can't remember if it was part of a. I think it was actually out of one of my V18 boxes, maybe. And it was signed by Scotty Young. And I was all excited. Ooh, I got another crack at it. And I'm looking at it. I'm thinking it's probably not going to come back better than a 9.4 either. But yeah. It's a fun book there. Okay, let's do. Ooh, all right. So this is another Spider-Gwen book. This one is the Phantom variant. So there's a few things on here. And so I'm going to try to break this down here. I'm going to read it because I can't remember it all. So it is signed and sketched by Robbie Rodriguez and signed by Jason Latour and Rico Renzi. So we have it triple signed, plus we have this little sketch, which isn't an exciting sketch, but oddly enough, it's the exact same sketch. Basically, he drew on my Edge of the Spider-Verse first appearance.
Yep.
But so yeah, triple sign, a little sketch cover action there on a Spider-Gwen. Again, this is just a great cover. I think like when I originally picked this book up, I bought this off of eBay. I know all like this sign, and I saw that it was like this sketch. It said sketch, and I'm like, I thought that this whole book was a sketch cover, and I was like, oh my god, I'm getting that whole sketch cover for like I don't know, maybe $120. And I was like all super excited. And then I found out that I was like, oh, that's its regular cover, but that's okay. I still love it.
Yeah. It's very nice. Very nice. And again, talk about a character that's just taking off right now too.
I'm really surprised that she just hasn't had a good run that's kept going. I mean, this most recent run got killed off. Again, she was a victim of COVID, right?
Yeah.
It was like they had two more titles came out or two more issues came out after COVID, after they announced originally they were going to kill it and go digital only, but then that was it. That was just the end of it, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah. All right. We're going to go back a little bit older here now. To 1978, the beginning of the Star Wars expanded universe, or issue number 7, the first comic book in the expanded universe, taking outside of the movies, and this is signed by Howard Chaykin on the cover there.
Very nice, very, very nice.
Yeah, so that's nice. I am torn. There's a Roy Thomas signing coming up, and
I know. Yep.
And I got my Star Wars one that's signed by Tom Palmer that I'm thinking about sending off for that one, but I could also send this one off as well and get them both double signed. I don't know yet. It's just like I'm also waffling on my Ultimate Fallout 4 behind my head. It's signed by Clayton Crane, but there's a Bagley signing coming up at CGC, so I could actually finally maybe trust sending the book off there, but it's about taking down that off the wall. All these artists that are doing signings all happen at once when their books on my wall. I don't want to take too many books off my wall, but it's like, oh, okay, Palmer's coming. Let me take that off the wall. Oh, Bagley's coming. Let me take that off the wall. Sienkiewicz is coming. Let me take Transformers off the wall. It's like, I don't want it. Then I got nothing on the wall. First world problems, I suppose.
Well, Bill Sienkiewicz is different, though, to me. Like, that's very rare. He does signings, but yeah.
All right. Here's a Star Wars book that I love. This was a wall book for a long time, and really could go back on it. Fortunately, it's an example also of PGX's books have a tendency to get cockeyed in there a little bit. So this is Star Wars #1. This is Heroes and Fantasies exclusive, and it's signed by Jeremy Bullock, who was Boba
Ooh.
Fett. And this is our ASM 129, yes? I can't ever... It's 129 was Punisher, right?
Yes, 129.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It does actually say right on the thing, 129. Yeah.
Yep.
So Boba Fett hunting down our man, and it is signed by Jeremy Bullock. Great cover. The only disappointing is this was signed and authenticated. It was this. They put the Dave and Adams witnessed it, so they put this little sticker on the book, and then their COA, which then references that number, which is great. But they could have put the sticker on the freaking inside of the cover if you really had to sticker the stupid book or something, or the back cover. Why'd you have to put it on the front cover? But fortunately, that's just what it is. It actually has a notation on here that there's a sticker on the front cover. But it is what it is. Still, happy as all hell. I love this book. This cover is just a slamming variant, and to have Jeremy Bullock sign it before he passed was great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're down to only a couple books remaining here. Here's another. This is another fire book. It's a Dynamic Forces book. I got a couple more of these on order, not this particular one, but some Ken Hazer does sketch covers for Dynamic Forces, right? So this is a Dr. Aphra #1.
Wow.
Ken Hazer sketch cover.
Very nice. Very nice. Dr. Aphra's starting to heat up again as we start to hear possibility
rumors,
of casting
rumblings.
Rumors, yeah.
I do like I do like the call, although I mean, Chloe Bennett, she's not hard to look at. I see her, she matches up well with that character. The only concern I have when I hear casting rumors with an actress like her is that by the time they actually get to that, does she start to be a little bit older than you want for the character? If you want, and then of course also with rumors that we're going to relaunch her in the MCU as a mutant, does that mean that that's going to take up time from doing that? I don't know. Maybe she's got plenty of time to do both. Why not? But anyways, I wouldn't be disappointed with her casting on that role, Dr. Aphra, and I love this cover here. This is just a great. Ken Hazer does some really great sketch covers, and you can usually get them through Pullbox if you do Pullbox subscriptions. And finding the Dynamic Forces stuff is not always easy, but actually the trick is you go to the search, you select comic books, and you just type in DF. And then it will return usually all the Dynamic Forces stuff because they just label it DF. And in there, usually there's several, there's some different sketch covers. I've got a Joker one that's on order that I can't wait to get from on the Joker #1.
Very nice.
All right. Getting all choked up. One of my rare customized labels. Another Clayton Crane Superior Octopus or Superior Spider-Man #1 with the Spider-Man custom logo and the Infinity signature there across it. I do have both the Virgin and the trade dress variant, but I sent the trade dress in to get signed for once instead of the Virgin, figuring that well, at the time, I think this one was, there wasn't enough sales activity on the other. It really didn't have any value, have any established FMV yet. But it was just one of these things. Sometimes I like to get the trade dresses signed because they would have less value. So now they have more value. I don't know why I care about the value. I don't know, because I've really moved so few of these books.
I love that cover. It's an homage to himself. There's the original one, I believe, is the Back in Black limited series where Peter puts the black suit back on, which is a literally just a black costume back on, and it's Peter standing over top of a tomb that says "Here lies Eddie Brock," and I have that on a T-shirt. I loved it so much. Yeah, that's a great cover.
Yeah. I actually he's doing the deadline was today at CGC for the Crane signing at the CGC. I got the Crane Scorpion Comics Ghost Spider #1 off there. All right, so this is a book. Yep, go ahead.
I was gonna say the good thing about Clayton Crane is he's always signing.
Yes, he's like Donnie Cates right now.
Yeah, he's everywhere. He's a man about the country.
So this book I picked up from a buddy of mine. This was not long ago. I got this book back from the signing. It was kind of like I remember making this video and I was really kind of disappointed with it. But again, it was my own fault because I was just so excited to have another copy of this and I didn't really pay attention to look at it. And I paid so little for it that it really didn't matter. But so it came back as a lowly 6.5. But we have Wolverine #1 signed and sketched by Joe Rubenstein. So down in here, he did our little sketch using the mutton chop as the hair for Patch. Patch smoking a cigarette or cigar, and then also we Rubenstein's signature up in here, and then we also have Chris Claremont signing down the claws. So it makes up for the fact that it's a 6.5, but
you just need that one more autograph on that one, and it's perfect.
Yeah, I need to get myself a Frank Miller on here. The problem is that Frank Miller is going to cost like as much as those other two did.
Yeah. Good guy though. Good guy.
All right, last book in the box. Nobody has this book. This is like so rare. I mean, you're going to be blown away that you've probably ever seen this book before, ever in your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, my sarcasm detector just blew up.
So X-Men #1 signed. This is Chris Claremont signed, and I couldn't pull off anything better than 9.0. But you know what? Who cares? It's X-Men #1. I'm Chris Claremont.
Yeah.
I almost had it cracked when it had it sent to the Jim Lee signing last year, and I'm glad I didn't because back then I didn't have as much funds to spend on this as I was doing, and would have overspent. And I still haven't seen my Jim Lee books come back yet, so I'm almost at a year because DC, Jim Lee. Well, the problem was it was done. They were sending the books to Jim Lee to sign, and so they were in his home office to sign. And I don't know if you remember, but in the last like 8 to 10 months, there's been a little chaos at DC.
Little bit.
So it's kind of put his attention has been elsewhere other than signing people's books and stuff. So, and then of course it was like after he signed them, then they were going off to Williams and whatever else for signing. So, all right. So that's the end of box #2. So thank you for those of you guys who have been here and paid along. Let's do another pull here. I see we have 5 people. So we'll just do it the same. I think except this time we'll make that number between 1 and 10 just to really kind of make it that much difficult.
Okay.
So go ahead and write down a number. And previous winner may win again. I don't care. It saves me on shipping. So go ahead and hit your numbers out there and let us know, Chris, when you see
gone right away. Right. Back to James.
James Willie.
I had number 8 scribbled right there.
That go. All right. Saved me shipping. Ready, Chris? Let's see.
All right. And Rob now. Oh, right up front.
Spider-Man 2099, issue 23.
Ooh, you're welcome. Everyone loves McGill. Okay.
Damn straight. You know how hard it is for me to get rid of Spider-Man 2099 books?
Now.
Star Wars Republic, some Dark Horse
Ooh.
goodness. Issue 64. Politics, War, and Death, A Jedi's Tale.
Very good. Okay. Rob, now.
On the
Right
back
in the
of the
back.
stack. Star Wars Adventures.
Oh.
Issue 31. Something for your daughter.
And now.
Archie and Friends.
Nothing wrong with Archie.
No.
That's how you get into comic books.
That's 4. Last book here.
All right. I'll see if I can pick something out for the dad. Now.
Batman Superman, issue 4.
Oh.
Or Superman Batman. I'm sorry. It's Superman Batman. Don't get me wrong there. So, all right, there you go. Congratulations. Look at this. I want to show this is something that's in here in this giveaway. So this is a pulp book from the 1930s. Some classic, wonderful sci-fi stories. You see,
15 cents.
This is some of the. I want to see some. There's a signed Batgirl book in here. So I want to show people so they know to stick around for other times. There's more Superman, Batman. There's a Devil Dinosaur.
Oh.
This book surprised me. This Wolverine number 5 that's popping for like about $75 on eBay. Last one sold. Some more Spider-Man 2099. How about a double signed Wolverine and Witchblade book in here? Some Darkhawk, some Moon Knight, Danger Girl.
Oh, J. Scott Campbell. Very good.
Yeah. Dark Avengers Utopia. That's Greg Horn signed Marvel.
Very nice.
So there's signed books in here, guys. Can you believe that crap? Who does that? How about some Delato Virgin cover goodness in there?
That's great.
Some old Flash books from the Bronze Age. Let's see here. How about that's some filler stuff. There's some filler stuff is in here too. Some New Mutants, Spider-Man 29. How about a Greg Land signed X-Men?
Very nice.
Some more Star Wars stuff. Fantastic Four.
Now we're talking.
Some Crimes of Passion. DC book.
Yep.
Oh, goodness gracious. What else? Oh, how about this? Oh, this is the last one I'm going to show. How about some Transformers? Omega Supreme first appearance.
Wow.
Yeah, some good. And some. How about some Lady Death?
Lady Death.
This is what we're giving away on Slab Hub. So you guys make sure you're here. We'll be doing this during our periodically throughout the show. Pools, congratulations, James Willie. Make sure you hit me up. You got yourself a nice 10 books coming your way, winning back to back. Congratulations to you, sir. Chris, let me put you back into normal mode here. What you got coming up here?
At some point today, I'll be releasing a quick little video where I'll be giving away the last Ronin. Yeah,
a quickie off in Slab Hub.
Just a quickie. Oh, well done, sir. Well done. It'll be it'll be a quickie little video where I give away the last Ronin number 2. For those that don't know, last Friday I opened a box from Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy, for his where I won the Grow Together Initiative box that he was giving away. And in amongst some of the books was the last Ronin number 2. I decided to pay it forward in the name of Gary and in the name of this wonderful Grow Together initiative. And I'll be giving away that book at some point today. Tomorrow, myself and Mark from Legion of Comics will be releasing a video on my channel, 2 Cool Guys Who Hot Picks, where we each pick one hot pick that we feel that you should consider picking up for this upcoming New Comic Book Day. Tomorrow evening, I'll be hopping on Mark's channel for At Week's End. And Monday, I'll be opening a mystery box on my ongoing series, Mystery Box Mondays. And Wednesday, from my car, will be New Comic Book Day.
It's one of my favorite shows. I don't know why.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's see. I just posted yesterday my T. Ravis mystery box.
Yes.
That up there. I got coming up probably tomorrow at this point because it keeps shifting. FedEx keeps saying it's being delivered today, and it makes incremental progress. While I was in Utah last week picking up my son, I visited a local shop there and picked up a bunch of books from their back bins, and going to open that up and show some a couple hidden gems that I found in there. Some very early Star Wars books, some Batman stuff that I picked up at a screaming deal, I thought, even though I spent $400 there. But he's shipping me my books, and it's just taking a while to get here. Monday mail call. I got some stuff stacked up. I got a couple slabs. They're supposed to be delivered today. Some stuff that I bought from a live signing with Tyler Kirkham at Unknown Comics months and months ago. Some signed and remarked stuff coming back, and some extra bonus signed books that'll probably make their way into the bucket of, at least one of them will make, since I got 2 copies, at least one copy is going to end up in the prize bin. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, make sure you collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, especially me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching. I'm not prepared. I'm talking now, still live, filling time, because I'm not prepared with my branding to be able to bring my outro like right now.